Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Minnesota Lynx. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
This Incredible can't get it to go.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Pass to Collier. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
With a smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Boss. 16 feet out, and she gets the jumper to drop.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Here's Collier. Inside, it's stolen by Queen. Here's Bell. It's hauled in by James. Pass to Smith. Misses from short range.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Here's James. McBride fires for 3. Her aim is not true. That makes her 1 for 2.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA, we're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Now here's McBride. Pass to James. Looking to end the run. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Boss with it. She's guarded by Griner. Queen misses.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to James. Smith. Now Griner. Boss defending. Griner, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Holloway. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. She hits both from the stripe. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's James. Collier outside. Here's Griner. No good off the back of the rim.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Pass to Boss. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Shot by James, no good. The Sparks with the lead. This is incredible with it. That one's good from the corner. Here's James. Collier outside. And this is incredible. Picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Collier outside. Screen by Smith. And the Lynx miss again. Boss with it. Now guarded by Collier. This is incredible with it. Here's Boss. It's hauled in by Smith. Pass to McBride. And here's Carlton. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. Now Bell. Over Collier. And it falls all over the rim and in. The Lynx trailing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Carlton. Reiner. Boss defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Collier. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy buckets.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Collier. From past the arc, drills it from outside.
I think she willed that shot to go in because she had started the game 0 for 3 and didn't want to keep it up.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Now here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Reiner's shot is off. Now Boss. There's the triple. Another field goal for her. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
Collier outside. Good on the shot.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. To the middle. And stolen by Smith. Here's Carlton. Queen covering. To the paint. Here's Collier. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
And when it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Napheesa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Napheesa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
You know, with the length of the WNBA season, it can really fly by in a hurry.
Just when you think you're starting to get settled in, we've already played a decent chunk of the year.
And that makes each game count that much more. There's very little room for error during the regular season.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Carlton, guarded by Jackson. Here's Carlton, looking for her first basket still in this one. Collier outside. Off target with the 3. And here's Bell. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Smith outside. Garnett. And Bell pulls it down. So it's the Sparks now. 6-point game. Pass to Jackson. Back to Clarendon. Brink a screen. Tries it from 16. Rebound by the Lynx.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Collier right side. And Bell pulls it down.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Jackson. Here's Brink. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, usually you want to foul a big, but not Cameron Brink. She is excellent at the free throw line.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this
2
one.
shots.
The first free throw is good.
But when you watch Cameron Brink, she plays with such tenacity. Both of her parents, major college basketball players, and you can tell she learned a lot from them growing up.
And so she makes both from the line. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Collier left side. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Carlton. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, she could have forced the tougher shot inside, but how about the effort to make a terrific kick-out pass and find the open shooter instead?
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Sparks ahead. They lead by 5. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
The work they've done here early on the glass, it's been very nice.
Yeah, they've definitely established a good low post presence.
Garnett, guarded by McDonald. Here's Collier, and the layup's good off the glass.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Back to McDonald. Pass to Queen. The 3 is up. That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
Clean look at the hoop, and give props to McDonald, recognizing the open teammate.
Here's Carlton. Collier with it. Now Carlton. Here's Kone. Queen covering. Collier outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Now here's Clarendon. D right on her. McDonald with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Kone can't get it to go. The Sparks leading. Pass to McDonald. From deep. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, when she's feeling it, McDonald can be efficient from the arc. She was dialed in this time.
Here's Carlton. And the Lynx miss again. Jackson outside. There's the three. Ooh, no luck on that one. Pass to Kone. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Now McDonald. Outside Clarendon. Queen. And it's hauled in by McGregor.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Garnett. Misses the layup. Now the Sparks with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jackson outside. Here's McDonald. The Sparks, no good that time either. Minnesota trailing. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
For three, Nafisa Collier. Rebound by the Sparks.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
They get it again. Good on the bucket.
Well, if you're on defense against Cameron Brink, you have to be aware of her. She can eat you up on the O boards.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. So the Lynx now. They trail by 9 points. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. That's in. She's got two made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Don't underestimate Collier's ability as a distributor. She'll make passes that make you say, wow.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
I mean, her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college. She was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
Now the Sparks with it. They're leading by 8. Now here is Queen. Pass to Bell. 17-foot shot on the way.
And it's hauled in by Magbagor.
Here's Carlton. Now here's Collier. Misses in close. And here's Court Queen. 6 points for her. Sinks the triple.
Just look what a sniper she is from long range. She's got an unusual skill set for a big.
Here's Carlton.
Guarded by Jackson.
The 3. And again, no good by Minnesota. Pass to Queen. Boss with it. 18 feet out. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game, and she's made 2 shots. Now James. Smith with it. Now here's Collier. Boss defending. Screen by Magbagor. Fires the 3. And it's Collier missing.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Bell. And she makes good on the layup.
Well done to finish that one off.
Now James. She has 6. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. Queen covering. Shot to stop the drought. Collier, that's good.
So sometimes for a player like Collier, who's so skilled and unselfish, taking it yourself is still the best option.
The Sparks call timeout. And it's the Sparks ball. Misses incredible with it. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Smith. On the wing, Kayla McBride. She's guarded by Court Queen. And the basket is good.
Well, we've seen her do it. We know Magbagor can hit jumpers, but she's at her best right around the hoop.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. They get the rebound. Court Queen, that's good.
They've really turned on the intensity, tracking down those caroms and stacking up second chance buckets.
And those hustle points are just another reason they're out in front.
Pass to McBride. Beyond the arc. And the Lynx, another three.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
It's stolen by Peely. Pushing it up. Lets the floater go. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. Boss picks one up. This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
McBride, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, Kayla McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
And that's good as she hits both shots.
A unanimous selection to the WNBA All-Rookie team. McBride made an immediate impact in this league.
This one for three. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Smith. Here's Griner. Collier, Queen covering.
2 minutes.
From 13, Collier can't get it to go.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
From outside the arc, the Sparks grab the miss.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
And the basket by Boss.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Pass to Smith. Collier with it. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Team foul.
I like Collier's ability to capitalize on a defender's mistakes. If you're not disciplined, she'll make you pay.
And she knocks down the first one.
You know, Collier has quickly proven her ability here in the WNBA, and I think she's only going to get better as time goes on.
Doesn't get the second.
Even though they're trailing, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line and trying to get some easy points.
You know, they should stay aggressive, and they have been, not settling.
To the inside, and the Lynx pushing it up now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Satu James. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's Boss. 13 points in this game. Pass to Court Queen. Queen. Here's Mrs. Incredible. They get it back. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
Now here's Collier. Queen covering. And here's Collier. She's got 14. Launches it. Not going to go that time. And we finished one half of play. Sparks ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. You look at Collier, what a contribution.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Now James. Pass to Smith. McBride. Griner up top. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the number one reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
Late stop. James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer. And it's Court Queen missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Collier. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Boss with it. From down in the low post, it goes.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Let's go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
With that make, maybe the lid on this basket will be lifted for them. And trust me, they need it.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
To Smith. And the 3 off target.
Shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for them.
To the middle. Here's Court Queen. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Her shot selection hasn't been great tonight. A lot of forced contested shots all game. She'll be lucky if she just gets a talking to here instead of being taken out of the game.
Here's Smith. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Inside. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Here's Boss. Knocks down the step-back jumper.
Well, they gave her some room, and she just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
Here's James. She's got 8. Pass to Griner for 3. That one is off.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. And the Sparks with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Here's Griner. Sinks the 15-footer.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Here's Court Queen. They double her with Smith. Yep, that goes. McBride with the ball. Collier outside. Griner. Boss defending. Griner. Boss pulls it in.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
The second chance effort. Here's Queen. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Nafisa Collier.
At the line for the away team, Perry. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. one goes in, 2 from the line that time. This Lynx squad struggling. And here's James. 8 points for her. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Beautifully crafted for maximum efficiency. McBride's a natural playmaker.
Now here's Boss. 17 points in the game.
Oh, she's still looking for her first triple of the second half. She had 3 at halftime.
Pass to James. Smith with it. She's guarded by Court Queen. For 3, Nafisa Collier. And the Lynx, another 3.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
To the paint. Here's Court Queen. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Now James. For 3, Kayla McBride. Boss pulls it in. From 12 feet out. That counts. She's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them. Here's Collier. She's got 20. Pass to Smith. McBride. And here's James. Fires from deep. No good.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the boards.
And the basket by Boss.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Collier outside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul.
Great effort getting to the line from Collier. Part of what makes her so good, she can battle inside and hit those outside shots.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so she misses both. So it's the Sparks now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Basket counts.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Boss. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Collier with it. 23 points in the game. Five to shoot. Back to Smith. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Minnesota.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
This is incredible. That one wide left.
She's tried to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
Shot's good by Smith.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. Just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. It took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing third in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
Pass to Boss. Brink a screen. Boss. And it's off from three-point range.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Collier outside. Carlton. Here's Griner. Boss defending. And here's Carlton. Puts up a three. Boss pulls it in.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Collier outside. From downtown, he can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Sparks on top, leading by 17. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Now here's Clarendon. Pass to Court Queen. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul.
And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
At the line for the away team, Holloway. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They've yet to miss, so yeah, you really can't do any better.
Pass to Peely. On the wing, Alana Smith.
6 to shoot. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And when you can set up Peely, it's a good trip.
And it's the Sparks ball. Now Bell. Shot left block. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Here's Court Queen. Scores off the crossover.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Carlton. Smith up top. Shot clock at 6.
Here's Peely.
Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Pass to Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, an opponent should be very, very afraid when Jackson's doing damage from that range.
second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Substitution for the Sparks. Number 15, Harry McDonald.
There's a screen by Court Queen. Up again. Tries yet again. Rebound by the Lynx. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's James, guarded by McDonald. Clock at 6. Pass to Peely. The tray. It's hauled in by Court Queen. Left side, McDonald. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. And that'll go on Alyssa Peely.
And the defense a little overzealous there, fouling McDonald in the act.
2 shots.
And she makes the first.
And for McDonald, it starts with defense. Quick feet and quick hands. She can smother ball handlers, jump out into passing lanes, and is constantly a threat to steal the ball and take it the other way.
Both good at the line. And here are the Lynx now. Now James. Pass to Carlton. Smith. She's guarded by Court Queen. Out to the wing. Peely with it. From the arc. And the Lynx miss again. Now McDonald. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Bell, using the post moves to get the 2 points. Here's Peely. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's James, guarded by McDonald. Shot to stop the run. And it's Peely missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Los Angeles.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Court Queen. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to James. Now here's McBride. And the Lynx miss again.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
And here's James. Pass to McBride. Collier outside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Now, she might be a big, but you don't want to foul her. At about 80% from the line, Collier is a good bet to knock down all of these.
2 shots.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good, so she hits them both. McDonald with it. Pass to Clarendon. Jackson with the ball. The three. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
I like how versatile Jackson is. She can create her own shots, and she's also just as good shooting off the catch.
McBride outside. Griner guarded by McDonald. Screen by Griner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Collier, no good. Pass to McDonald. Court Queen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Shaky defense down low again. It's just been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like this inside.
Now Collier. Clarendon covering. Tries from 7. And Collier with a nice bucket inside.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
Now here's Court Queen. Defense is right there. Unloads from 9. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. Back to Griner. Pass to Carlton. Kone buries it from 3-point range.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Outside Clarendon. Jackson with the ball. 3-pointer. Court Queen. It's good on the putback.
I think they should send more bodies to the boards at the offensive end. They had a good thing going there in the first half.
McBride outside. Pass to Carlton. Kone. Collier outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
And here's Jackson. Court Queen. And she comes up with the deuce.
Assist goes to Jackson.
Now here's Collier. Right outside.
2 minutes.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Minnesota.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Jackson outside. Pass to Clarendon. Court Queen. Griner with the rebound. Now Carlton. Down low. Poked loose. Now here's McDonald. McBride covering. Here's Jackson. Here's Court Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
Lovely heads-up pass from Jackson right there. Her basketball IQ is off the charts.
Collier outside. From outside, off the mark.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to McDonald. Pass to Clarendon. McDonald. Jackson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Court Queen. Count it.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now Carlton. The 3 ball. Good on the triple.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Court Queen tries again, and she lays it up and in.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
I got your help, left. Hey, post up.
Here's McBride.
Right here. Pick up left. Come on, watch the cutter. Help me out. Yo, by yourself.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you're cooking for your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.